And it says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and our ambassador is sent amongst the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Yeah, because we at, hey man, we at the time that Edom is going down, man. Okay, the Most High is rising. You know, he's rising the heathens. Okay, you know, and the angels, man, they're getting ready to bring this place down to the ground, man. You know, it's gonna be a battle. So you gotta get yourself ready, man. Even us that we are in the truth, man, we gotta get ourselves ready. We gotta get ourselves ready for that time, yo. It says, verse 2, behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen, thus are greatly despised, man. Yeah, because the Most High has made Esau, Edom small amongst the heathens, man. They weak as hell, okay? They're retarded, all right? And when it comes down to multiplication, you know, it's not many Edomites out here in the world, man. Okay, you know, that's why they can't really have much children, man. All right, and it says, verse 3: the pride of the heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, who in habitation is high, thou saidst in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, because you got a proud spirit, man. Okay, and it shows by your actions of what you're doing now, all right, and what you have done. You see, and it says, though thou exert thyself as the eagle, and thou shalt set thy nest amongst the stars, then will I bring thee down, says the Lord Yahweh. All right, because the Most High Yahweh is the one that's doing this, man. The Most High Yahweh is the one that's going to bring Esau, Edom to the ground. You see, all right. That's why Esau, Edom, he was able to go onto these other places, okay, onto these other countries to conquer, all right, and to take these places by violence, all right, because he is the big bully and nobody else was able to take him down, all right. Us Israelites are not going to be able to take you down, okay. The only one that's going to be able to take down Esau, Edom, and his blessing, all right, which his blessing is the modern day gun. His blessing is the weapon, okay, the missiles, all right. The only one that's going to be able to take you down is the Lord. And it says, verse 4, again, right? Obadiah, verse 4, and it says, thou exhort thyself as the eagle, and those that sittest thy nest amongst the stars, then will I bring thee down. So like it says the Lord Yahweh, if thief came to thee and robbers by night, how thou was cut off, would they not have stolen until they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, will they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Yeah, because we at that time that the Most High is discovering, you know, the things of Esau, Edom, yo. Okay? Alright? So, hey man, Esau, Edom is being revealed. Okay? Everything that he has done is being revealed, man. And another thing that Esau, Edom done, okay, that a lot of people don't know is, you know, we know a lot of Jakes is finding out about Tulsa, Oklahoma, okay? And what you did to Tulsa, Oklahoma, Greenville. You see? You know? That was a community, it was a so-called black community that was thriving, yo. Okay? You know? Which is known as what? Black Wall Street, okay? Esau, Edom went over there and killed Jakes, man. And burned down the place. You know? Burned down a whole bunch of blocks. Okay? Burned down Black Wall Street, man. You see? Hey, man, that's on record. And guess what? It was about over 300 Jakes that was burned, that was killed. Okay? And another thing that a lot of people don't know is that we finding out now, you know, and this time is you flooded towns. You flooded towns amongst amongst America, around America, okay? And one of them was all right, Oscarville. Oscarville was a thriving community that was in Georgia, Okay, and now that place is flooded, man. So hey, you just didn't burn down and bomb black communities, because you done that to other different communities. It was another community in Chicago that you did bombing. Okay, a thriving black community that you bombed down. All right, and another thing that you did in Detroit, man, that was in the 70s, man, and they made a movie out of it. That movie is called Detroit. You see, and you was shooting Jakes over there, man. Okay, you gotta remember that the Most High is keeping records of the things that you were doing, Esau, Edom. All right, so not just bombing them, you flooded black communities as well too, man. Like I was going to the fact about Oscarville in Georgia, man. Okay, in 1912, it was the history goes that two teenagers was accused of raping a so-called white woman. Okay, and the same day, they plead guilty. All right, and they sent them to death, man, and they hanged them. Okay, but hey, what if they did rape that bitch? Fuck that Edomite bitch. You understand me? So what? Okay, but what you did was, all right, in 1912, you went to Oscarville, okay, and you did what, man? It was a white mob, and it pretty much chased out about over 1,000 so-called black people out of their homes, yo. Okay, and you destroy the community, you destroy the town, man. All right, and then you have the nerve to what? To build a fucking park, to build a lake, and that lake is known as Lake Leaner. All right, and you can look it up, man. Do your own research. All right, look up what? Look up black towns being flooded. You see, and another thing that they did was in New York City, which is New York City world famous Central Park. All right, which it was this before it became the New York before it became New York City world famous Central Park. All right, it used to be a community, a black community that used to dwell there, man. You see, but they flooded that place, man, and now there's a lake over there. Okay, and then they built a park in that block. Okay, and now you got the what? You understand me? You got the Central Park. Okay, you see? So hey, man, you did all of that. Okay, and it's something that's called that where they go into different places and they what? They chase people out of that place so they can build something else on top of that. Okay, and it's called development and so like the developing and displacement. All right, displacement where you go into a place, okay, and you push people out of there, all right, so you can build something else, man. You see, something that is supposed to be greater, all right, but you're only doing that for what? For your own people, man. All right, for the Edomites community, for the so-called white people community, man. All right, and there's nothing new under the sun. They doing the same thing now, man. Okay, that's why they go into the hoods. All right, the hoods nowadays, they go into it, and they asking Jakes to buy their houses so they can build another better house. You see, and that house that you already own, man. Okay, which before Edomites used to be scared to just walk down the street next to an Israelite man, okay, or to a Jake, period. Especially Judah, these Edomites used to shit their fucking pants, man. But now they want to go around black communities and buy off your houses, man, so they can build another house, man. So it's still they doing the same thing, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun, okay? So once again, man, all these things are coming about, okay? All right, you are greedy as hell, and you what, man? That's why Hey, yo, man, y'all simple-minded Israelites out here, man. Okay? You know, yo, you gotta come out of that coon mentality. All right? Because these people don't love you, yo. Okay? They're not your friend. All right? These Edomites do not love you. They hate you. All right? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 10, and it says, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusts, so is his wickedness, man. So never trust Esau, Edom. All right? Because he is our enemy. Okay? And it says, though he humble himself and go crushing, yet he take good heed. Be aware of him. Thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast whipped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away, man. Yeah, because he will come to your house and will give you this amount of money and tell you that he want to buy your house, man. Okay? For this much amount of money, so he can build his own community in that place, man. Okay? And where y'all people, where is the Edomites, where's the government pushing us to, man? You see? Eventually it's gonna be those FEMA camps, man. Okay? And it says verse 12, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12, and it says, set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit in thy right hand, lest he shall select you, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be plucked therewith, man. So yeah, man, don't be friends with these Edomites, man, because they're gonna stab you in the back, yo. Okay? And they do that. They do that all the time. Okay, with their government. You see? Okay? So you know what I'm saying? We should not try to build ourselves up in this place. Okay? Try to go to the white man, try to build our own community. Okay, because it's not gonna work, yo. You know? It's not gonna work. Because one thing you gotta understand, that Esau Edom is a niggard. Okay? You know, he's a nigga, man. And it's in the Bible, man. For y'all people that don't know, niggard is in the Bible. Alright, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 14 and verse 8, and it says, the envious man has a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despises man. You see, he's a envy. You know, he's envy, man. All right. So this so-called white man, he has envy in his heart, man. Okay. Being said, you know, he feels like he needs to have everything. He feels like he feels like he needs to have other people's goods, yo. Okay. And it says, a covetous man's eyes is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquities of the wicked dries up in his soul. A wicked eye envies his bread, and he is a niggard at his table, man. He's a niggard, okay? You know, and that niggard is to be stingy, you know, and selfish, man. Okay, and that fits Esau Edom, okay? Because Esau Edom is selfish, okay? You know, he's very selfish. All right, he feels like he has to have everything, man. You know. So let me go back to Habakkuk. Okay. This is Habakkuk. It's lucky. All right, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5, and it says, yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and reapeth unto him all people, man. So once again, he's a niggard, man. All right, he's selfish. All right, he's stingy. You see? You know, and as well, he's a liar too, man. Okay? Let's get that. All right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58. All right, and it says, Do ye indeed speak righteousness, all congregation? Do ye judge outrightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye wait the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are astray from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. So once again, man, the so-called white man, he's a liar as well too. Okay, it says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stops her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of chambers never so wisely, man. Yeah, because they never take counsel. They're never ready to hear the words of the Lord, man. They are never ready to take correction. You see? You know? They never want to change their wicked ways, man. You know? And how is he what? How is he a liar, man? Because how he took America, man. Okay? He came over here to the Americas and he took this place from the Native Americans, yo. Alright? Because this place did not belong unto you. You know? Matter of fact, let's get there. This is going back to Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12, and it says, Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establishes a city by iniquity. How was America built? You know, by the backs of the Israelites. All right, you know, by blood. All right, by raping, by killing, and by stealing. You see? So the Lord said, woe to that person, man. You know? Woe to him that builds a town with blood and establishes a city by iniquity, man. So you establish America by iniquity. You establish America by blood, man. Okay? And like I said, you was a liar, man. Okay? Because once again, going to the fact about you took this land from the Native Americans, you know? Because, hey, you set up treaties, right, between the Native Americans. And how many treaties are there, man? There's about, they made about over 500 treaties, man. You see? And guess what? All of those treaties has, you know, that you have made with the Native Americans has been violated or some way or outright broken by the U.S. government. You see? And you can look up the history, yo. Okay? You know? They made up all these treaties and they broke almost every single last of them, man. Okay? So he's a liar, man. Alright? He will tell you that he'll leave you alone, but then he'll do the opposite. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 19. And it says, The Most High shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Salah. Because they have no change, therefore they fear not the Most High. Yeah, because these people will never change their mindset, man. Okay? You know? And it says, he that abideth of old. Yeah, because one thing you got to understand that this is Esau, Edom. He is the old serpent from the garden. Okay? He is Cain from before the flood. Okay? He was the first murderer, man. Okay? So going back to Psalms chapter 55, verse 19, it says, The Most High shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Salah. Because they have no change, therefore they fear not the Most High. Yeah, these people don't fear the Most High, man. Okay? You know? You know, it says, you know, he's not in all, the Most High is not in their thoughts, man. And they're all their thoughts. You see? And it says, verse 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were their draw swords, man. Okay? And that's Esau Edom. That's how he moved. Okay? He comes to you humbly. Alright? He will tell you that he's going to do this for you, and he's going to give you benefits, and so on and so forth. But then again, you know, there's what? There's war in his heart, man. Okay? You know? His mentality is a whole another different thing. Okay? And another thing, going to the fact about he stole America by the Native Americans, all right? The west coast of America didn't belong unto the so-called white man. And how did he get that? All right? That's going to the Mexican-American War, man. Okay? You see, because Texas didn't belong unto America. Texas used to belong to Mexico. All right? Arizona, New Mexico. You see? Colorado, California, Oregon, okay, Washington, all that land, all that territory used to belong unto Mexico, okay, but because they wanted to have it easier, where they can have so they can trade easier with China, they took over the West Coast, okay, and and they had a war, okay, which was what the Mexican-American War, okay. That started on April 25th, 1846 to February the 2nd, 1848. You see? And of course America won. You see? Okay? Come on, man. And you talking about the so-called Mexicans are crossing the border, which those are Israelites, alright? The so-called Mexicans are Israelites from the tribe of Issachar, okay? That's the so-called Mexicans, man. You understand me? You talking about they crossing the border. Nigga, you the one that crossed the border. You neck guard. Alright, this is Genesis 49 and verse 14. It says, Issachar is a strong ass crushing down between two borders. Alright? And it crossing down between two borders. That's talking about the border over there, man. Okay? Going to the fact about that West Coast used to belong unto Mexico, man. Okay? And you took what? You took about 50% of the Mexicans' territory, man. Okay? So now Mexico's in the between two borders, man. And it says, and he saw that the rest was good, and the land that was pleasant, and bound his shoulders to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. Yeah, because you got one thing about the Issacharites, all right? Issacharites are good slaves. Okay, they're good servers. They're good. They got a good servant spirit. Being said, anybody that's in rulership, they can be a good service to that ruler. All right. That's why if you go into if you meet an Issacharite, he's always about starting a business, and most of the time it's gonna be a construction business here in America, man. All right, because these Issacharites, these so-called Mexicans, they believe, and some of them they believe in the American dream, man. Okay, they like the American dream. You see, they are okay with it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because all they want to do is just work. They just want to do what their spirit is calling them to do, is work. To be a hardcore worker, man. Okay, you see, and that's the problem, man. Because right now that's in rulership is Esau, Edom. All right, and you're not supposed to be a slave under the other nations, man. Okay, you see, that's why we waiting for Yahweh Shah to come back, man. All of us, all the tribes. You see, all of us, even the 2/3 Israelites, definitely they, okay, because they, you gotta understand that, I'm talking about Issacharites, okay, they're what? They're servants, man. You see, and you cannot be worshiping a different God, man. Okay, only Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, matter of fact, let me get that. Let me go to the book of Jeremiah. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 14. It says, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Okay, and that's all of us. You see, we're all what? Slaves. We're all still in captivity here in America, man. Okay, you see, that's why we're looking for Yahweh Shah to come back, man, to put everything back in order, man. Because ain't nothing wrong with having somebody over you. Okay, it's just the fact that who's over you, man. Okay, now amongst the nation of Israel, Judah's supposed to be in the head. All right, Judah's the head tribe. Okay, and that's the order right there. And I bet you in the kingdom, Issachar's gonna be willing to do whatever Judah wants them to do, man. Okay, righteously, in order. All right. You see, but hey, man, you see, this devil went into America, came over here to the Americas and took this this land from us, man. All right, took all of our resources and took our goods and put us in slavery, man. You see, this is book of John, chapter 10 and verse 10, and it says, "The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy." All right, and that's what Esau did. Okay, because you got to understand that us Israelites, we are you know, we have a zeal of the Most High, man. Even amongst 2/3 Jakes, they believe in the Most High, man, or they have knowledge of the Most High, man. Okay, you might have some people that don't want to believe in the Bible, some Jakes that don't want to believe in the Bible. You know, you got some Jakes that don't want to believe in the Most High, you know, which that's stupid, man. I hate saying that, okay, but you know, their actions speak, you know, their actions say otherwise, right? Okay, so we have a zeal of the Most High, man. So when this guy, okay, the so-called white man, when Esau Edom came over here, okay, he brought religion to as well too, you know. He came with the Bible, okay, but he came deceitfulness, you know. He came deceiving us, okay, and made us what? Worship Christianity and the Catholic Church. So going back to John chapter 10 verse 10, and it says, "The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." And who is he? That's talking about Yahushua, man. Okay, that's talking about Yahushua, because he is the shepherd. You see, verse 11, it says, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep." Yeah, because Yahushua gave up his life for us, man. Okay, as him being the good shepherd. Okay, that's why we're looking for Yahushua to come back. You know, that's why we look for the Savior to save us, man. Because, hey, we want to serve Yahushua, man. All right, we don't want to be under subjection under these other nations, yo. No, man. No, we don't. All right, but hey, man, you know, we waiting for this time to come, man. All right, and it's happening. It's happening right in front of our faces, man. Let's go to let me go to the book of Thessalonians. All right. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. All right. And it says, "Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand." All right. So the day of Hamashiach, the day of our Lord Yahushua is at hand, yo. Okay. And how we know? Because of prophecy, man. Current events. All right. The things that's, you know, that's taking place right now at this time, yo. This is how we know that Yahushua is coming back, man. And another thing is because of the prophets that was able to break down the scriptures the best, you know, the best, just like how the Most High wants it to be breaking down. Okay, all right. And the Most High said that this gospel, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. That this gospel was going to be preached throughout the four corners of the world, and then the end will come, right? All right. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14, and it says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." All right, so, you know, this gospel, man, which is the truth, okay, which was just going to be preached throughout the four corners of the world, and then the end will come. Okay, so going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 2, and it says, "That ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that the days of Hamashiach is at hand. Yeah, don't let nothing trouble you, man. Don't let people deceive you, okay? And another thing about the words of the Lord, they're simple, okay? They're simple to understand, okay? It's just the fact that we make it hard, you see? All right, verse 3. And let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Who is the son of the man of sin to be revealed? All right, let's talk about Esau, Edom. Okay, we at the time that he's being revealed. All right, and he's known as the what? The son of perdition. It says, who oppresses and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right, and and Esau, Edom been doing that. Okay, he has putting himself up, thinking that he is the Most High, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's get that in the book of Daniel. This is Daniel chapter 7 verse 25, and it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. So, he's speaking great words against the Most High, man, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And the saints of the Most High is us Israelites. Okay, we are the saints of the Most High, man. Okay, and we're worn out, man. You see, that's what we're looking for, a savior, man. Verse 5, going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 5, and it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. All right, for the mystery of iniquity that's already worked, only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. All right, and he's being revealed. Okay, he's about to be taken away from his rulership. And it says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. All right, and the way he's being revealed is by confronting him of all the things that he has done. And it's starting with the elect. Salakia. It's starting with the prophets. Okay, the prophets is the one that's being revealed, that's revealing the things of the wicked, of Esau, Edom. Because the Most High commanded these men to prophesy against the downfall of America, man. All right, this is Jeremiah. I'm gonna use Jeremiah for an example, man. Going to Jeremiah chapter 1. Salaki, bear with me. This is Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, and it says, behold, I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. You see? So the Most High has set up these men, okay? That's why he said, I reveal the secrets unto, the servants, the prophets, man, okay? And the secrets is what? The testimony of Yahushua, which is the testimony of prophecy, man, okay? So we at this time that the Most High is what? Is revealing and uncovering the wicked, okay? It says, going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, who the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Okay, so what? We're taking down this rulership by these words, man. Okay, and it's starting with the elders and apostles, or great millstone. That's how this started, man. And it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, and eventually it's gonna be who? Yahweh Shah, when Yahweh Shah comes back, man. Okay, you know, as it was mentioned in the book of Isaiah, the chapter 63, man. Okay, you know. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. All right, because that's one of my favorite scriptures too, man. This is Isaiah chapter 63, and it says, "Who is this that cometh from Edom, which dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that trusteth now in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled about my garments, and I will sting all my raiment," man. So, hey, that's Esau Salakia. That's Yahweh Shah speaking about bringing down Esau Edom, man. Okay? You see? So going back to us, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and verse 8, and it says, "And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the works of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceitfulness and unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved." All right, and that's talking about going to the fact about, you know, there's different type of prophets out here. Okay, they are what? Deceiving the nations, man. All right, and first and foremost, they are who? Deceiving who, man? Trying to deceive the elect. Okay, you know. But everything was prophesied, man. Everything was prophesied that all these things was gonna happen, man. That's why you gotta be aware of who you listen to, man. You gotta be aware of who you listen to. This is 1 John chapter 4. All right, and it says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High." So, you know, Israelites, don't believe everything that you hear, man, but rather try the spirits, man. Okay, even me. Okay, try me, yo. You know, Lord willing that I'm not telling you a lie, man. That I'm not deceiving you, right? You know, because this is serious, yo. This is the worst of the Most High, man. You understand me? All right, 1 John chapter 4, and it says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world," man. And that's starting with Christianity. All right, those are false prophets, man. Okay, you know, that was brought up by Esau Edom. Okay, you know, and then you got a lot of false prophets within the nation of within knowing that we're Israelites. Okay, they are what I'm saying, they are set to deceive the nations, man. So like it to deceive the Israelites. You see? So we got to be aware of that. And it says, "Hereby know ye the spirits of the Most High. Every spirit that confess that Yahweh HaMashiach come in the flesh is of the Most High. And every spirit that confesses not that Yahweh HaMashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, the anti-Messiah, the anti-Hamashiach. Whereof ye have heard that it shall come, and even now already is it in the world," man. Because, hey, man, these lying tongue, these people are already in the world, man. They're already lying to the masses of the people, man. Okay, you know. Talking out of their ass, pretty much, man. So going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and verse 9, it says, "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, which all powers and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceitfulness of unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie. Okay? That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness, man. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord Yahweh, because the Most High Yahweh has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth, man. You see, that's why you got to stay in this thing. You got to endure unto the end. Okay? You know, if you believe in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, all right, if you believe that you are an Israelite and you believe that he's coming back, okay, and you believe that the grain of rice, which is the MOTB, is the, you know, which is the chip, okay, the CHIP, man. If you believe that's the mark, like, let me get it out real quick. If you believe that this is the MOTB that's spoken of in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, if you believe this is this right here, you know, keep enduring, man. You know, the Most High already had it set up from the beginning that you're going to receive salvation, man. That's why we say this is serious. You know, that's why I was taught to believe and to take this as a serious thing, yo, because it is a serious thing, man. You know, it's just not something that you just get up and you pick up a book and you just read it and you just reading it. No, it actually becomes who you are. You become it. You understand me? This book becomes, it becomes you. Okay? It's part of you. Okay? And it says, going back at it, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 13. And it says, but we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh Shah call you beloved, yo. And it says, because the Most High Yahweh from the beginning chosen you to salvation through certification of the Spirit and belief of the truth, whereunto he calls you by our gospel, all right, which is this truth. And it says, to the ordaining of the glory of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions where ye have been taught, whether by word or by epistles. Now our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach himself and the Most High Yahweh, even our Father, which has loved us and has given us everlasting consolation and good hope through grace, comfort your hearts and establish you in every good word and work, man. Okay? So that's what we're supposed to take it serious, man. And that's what we're supposed to hold fast, this truth, man. Okay? You know? And everything that we have gone through, man, leave that shit to the side, yo. Alright? You know, because, hey, man, because really, what really matters is right now and later on. Right now and tomorrow. Right now and in the future, yo. That's what really matters. That's what the Most High is worrying about, yo. You understand me? Because we came from, hey man, we are what? We're coming from rags to riches. Okay? This is the rags. You understand me? Because we don't have our glory right now, man. Hey man, if we're not inhabiting the world right now, if we're not back in our land, okay, and we're not flying, going to different planets, having spiritual powers, man, if we don't have none of that, if we don't have Esau, Edom, of our slaves, hey man, we're not supposed to be glorifying ourselves, okay, but really crying out to the Most High, okay, that, you know, hopefully that he will give you salvation, man, when he sends his son Yahweh Shah, man, okay, you know, try to win favor of him, man, because, hey man, we about to come into some crazy times. I'm telling you, Yahweh, hey man, you know, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is revealing the wicked. Okay? So, hey, man, we about to come to some crazy time, which is known as Jacob's trouble, man. And you got to get yourself ready for that time. Because you don't want to be looking out. You don't want to look bad out here, man. Okay? Now, this is book of Revelations, chapter 12. And I'm going to start at verse 9. And it says, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil, Satan, which deceived the whole world. Alright? And that's talking about Esau, Edom, man. That old serpent. This is the same serpent that deceived Eve. Alright? And Eve, and because of, because of us listening to Eve, we was deceived as well too, man. This person is the same serpent from before. Okay? So that great dragon, that's talking about the Roman Empire. Because right now we're living in the Roman Empire 2.0. And it says, alright, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Alright, his army. You see? And it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before our power day and night. And that's talking about the accuser, is talking about Esau, Edom.